Hi everyone, here's a really interesting game that's just launched. It's called Strike Fleet Omega. It's a little bit like that air traffic control game, can't remember what it was called. It was really popular on the iPhone when it first launched, except with this one you've got guns. Hooray! So, draw the lines, send out your fighters, intercept the enemy. The enemies come in waves, and over time you get more ships, so you get more fighters. And your ships get bigger guns and so on. It's quite a cool, like, introductory level. It sort of sees you fully kitted out. Free on the App Store now. It does have in-app purchases, but I haven't given those a really good go yet, because so far I'm finding don't really need them. It's definitely more sort of a strategy-orientated game. You're going to have to kind of think about how far you're sending your ships out before you the next wave comes in, and also if you notice the turning circles of the ships are quite important as well. If your fighters are not facing the enemy, like for instance there they've turned around, they're not going to shoot at anything. They only shoot when they're facing towards. But you can also do complex paths as well, which they'll follow, so send them on a patrol. So if you do it just right, let's bring them back in. Difficult game to play and talk about because you keep getting distracted by trying to get your fighters in the right location. Hours of head scratching this game. Fun for all of the loners and families. And anyone else really. I'm a loner, by the way. Nice to see this sort of game style as well getting a reinvention. There's only so many times you can land a Boeing 747. Final wave tends to get a bit more hectic. Or not. Great game. Up on the Play Store now. Go grab it. 3 stars. Alright. I can't remember what this game is called. So I've just downloaded it and I'm playing it for the first time. It's built on the Unity platform, which I absolutely love. Ha! Graphics are really cool. Nice. It'd be nice to be able to jump and fire at the same time. Quite good fun. Controls work alright. Who doesn't like jumping on somebody's head and getting a health bonus? This might not end well. Told you. What's that button do? Ah, cool. Oh, at least the mobs don't respawn when you die. I believe I'm a giant baked bean. Really cool. Killer Bean Unleashed. So there you go. It's a game where you are a killer bean. Bring it on, I say. Killer Bean Unleashed. Hello everyone. So, here we are with a really interesting game. Picked this one up last night. Really enjoying it already. It's called Besieged 2. Pretty simple idea. It's free to play, has in-app purchases as you might expect. The idea is to see how long you can hold off the forces of death and destruction by firing arrows at the encroaching enemies. You can level up your stuff, level up the kind of dudes you have to use to fight back, better weaponry and all of this kind of stuff. It makes for quite an enjoyable game. How many waves can you defend against? The enemy mobs get more difficult as you go along, they get faster, more armour, better weaponry, etc., just as you do. But the idea is not to aim where the mob is, but aim where they're going to be by the time the arrow reaches them. So, in this case, and each mob, depending on where you hit them, you'll do more damage. So if you can score a couple of headshots, you'll usually waste them quite quickly. As you can see, as they walk forward, I'm not aiming where they currently are, I'm aiming behind, just in front of them. The only thing I'm not loving about it is how long it makes me wait between each wave. Then there's the upgrading thing and everything like that. But I mean, graphically, the presentation is beautiful. It's a really nice looking game. Quite a bit of waiting though in between each wave, which is a bit of a shame really. So I can start upgrading some of these things if I like. I've already done a few upgrades for my various bases and so on. It's actually time to build the barracks now. Great. Let's go on to do the next bit. I think so far I've managed to get as far as stage or wave 4. As free-to-play games go, it's been very well done. It's quite good fun. You see this Olympic-looking guy. He seems to be able to take quite a few arrows before he eventually dies. You've got to aim quite far ahead of him. Slow him down a little bit. You see I have unlimited arrows, but it takes time for them to fill up, so you can't do a massive blitz until it's all the way up at the top, and then you can go like this. But even the animations on the skeletons are really well done, which is nice. But yeah, not a bad little game. Free on the downloads on the Google Play Store now. Hello everyone. I'm going to have to be quick because my phone battery is dying. But I wanted to quickly show you this absolutely corking game called Robotech. Really clever. It's kind of a rock, paper, scissors kind of game, but oops, just knocked my camera there. But with a slight sort of twist to it. So, it has the campaign play, so you pick where you want to fight. What you do is you press that, and it's a little bit like a slot machine. It will spawn, effectively, when I press this, a result. And that then gives me guys that fight for me, fighting against this guy. He then has a go, and he's just decided to unleash his weapons on me. Depending on the results you get on the roll, you'll get different like boosts or bonuses. So I'm going to now unleash some of my weaponry. I'm going to try and go for a boost, microwave 2.0. Normally if I got one of each symbol I get just normal results, but you get boosts in certain areas. If you score 3 in a row, you get another go. Really clever. Ridiculously addictive. I meant to play this for a couple of minutes last night just to check it out and see what it was like. An hour later, I stopped. It's nice to have a game which is this colourful and, I don't know, it just feels awesome to play. Really good fun. So you have 3 different types of guys you can spawn. There are shields and boosts, and also hacks you can do on your opponent to try to steal his people from them. The idea is obviously to take out your boss robot, or the enemy's boss robot in this case. Let's spawn some more guys. Yeah, 3 in a row. So he's basically a super guy. He's absolutely epic. Oh, never. If you score a result like that again, you get to heal yourself. Boom. So Robotech, like I say, it really is good fun. It's free on the App Store now. It's a massive game by the looks of it, and some of the harder levels start to get really challenging. You'll have to really think about blocking your attacks, your opponent's attacks and so on. Good game, really good fun, like I say, free on the App Store now. Let's finish this guy off, shall we? Nice explosion effect at the end there. Okay, here we are with Defender 2. I didn't play the first game, but the second game is alright.
How do you link it into
Okay, so you have to tap to direct your spears at the enemy. Try and kill as many of them as you can. Stop them getting to your wall. If you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, you can throw that at them. Yeah. No idea what these little things are meant to be. Well, other than targets, obviously. Ooh, go away.
I think I'm going to lock with it.
Ah.
I might go and do another raid later though.
You hold your finger on.
Which one did
Says
you
tapping.
do?
You can tell I've played this game a lot so far, can't you?
Okay, cool.
Ah! Bonus. Music's quite good though.
Okay, cool. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Uh-oh. Oh, doom. It's all going horribly wrong. Strange Munchkin men are probably going to win. Go away, Munchkin men. Yep, so that's Defender 2. I'm sure you get the idea. You're probably better at it than me. Hey, I don't suck that badly. Okay, here we are with Ultimate Mission. It's a Bulletstorm Hell style game. It's really sensitive, and that's actually quite loud. If you've ever played a Bulletstorm game, style game before, this will be pretty self-explanatory for you. If you've not before, the idea is fire your bullets very quickly, which usually happens automatically. Avoid enemy fire, pick up power-ups to boost your guns, and take out big bosses at the end of every level to show how awesome you are. And I am reasonably awesome. Hooray! I'm very awesome, in fact. Whoa, like I say, it's very sensitive.
Try again. You can see all I have to do is sort of tap it and he jumps everywhere. They could do with tweaking that a little bit, make it a bit less sensitive maybe. Didn't notice that last time I played this. Very cool. So there's power-ups, as you can now see. Let's see what that does. Oh, it drops a nuke. Let's have some nuke action. Very cool game. On the App Store now and it's free. Go grab it. So here we are with FL Commando. Epic start. Frontline Commando. Well, if the intro is as good as the game, or if the game is as good as the intro, alright. So as you can tell, we're playing this together at the same time. For the first time. Oh nice, stereotypical terrorist. Yeah, graphics are quite good. Not liking the look of that helicopter. That would be a good time to run away. Well, it's not a bad game. I can see myself spending a little bit of time with this one. Graphically it's nice. Yeah, patriotic stuff. Free on the App Store. Might as well give it a try. It's going to kill a few hours and a few terrorists, obviously. Okay, this is Devil Ninja 2, sideways scrolling, Bulletstorm Hell game. There's loads of these sort of things around. This one's got kind of a slightly different style to it. It's very Japanese, kind of like 1990s style, slightly better graphics, very annoying sound effects. Kids, buy this one. Well, actually it's free. Get this one and really annoy your parents. Yeah, spinning wheel of death. Don't fall off or you die. Turn that sound down a little bit. You get one life, by the way, making this one heck of a difficult game. The best option is to keep jumping and firing and just try and like splatter everything in front of you. Quite tough on your fingers though. Angry boss dude. Ah! Falling to my death. Free on the App Store now, go get it. Devil Ninja 2. Who doesn't like ninjas? And devils. Hello everyone. So here we are with a game called Dutchman. Quite an interesting concept. Has a kind of Angry Birds style layout to it. Moving from each stage of the game. The idea is to throw objects, I think they're fruit, to other monkeys, converting those monkeys to your side. Those monkeys in turn then can pass their fruit, let's call it, onto other monkeys. You drag between the monkeys to select where your fruit is going to be thrown. So I'm going to select this guy, send my balls of fruit to him. And you see his colour starting to change, he's being converted. Now he's my colour. I can now make him pass on to this other guy. Try and convert him as well. Come on. Try it like this then. Either way, that monkey's going down. It's quite a simple game, but strategically it's going to take quite a bit of getting used to. First level cleared. I've had to go to the second level next, and I found it got quite a bit difficult on the second level. So if you hit your own colour, once you've converted them, they get Super Monkey mode, which allows them to fire their fruit twice as quickly. Let's try and get this guy. I mean, the graphics are really colourful. I think it's going to be a great kids game, and probably going to inspire quite a few adults as well at the same time. So there we go, got him. Let's try and get this guy down here now. So it gets quite a bit more difficult. I have to spend some time thinking about this one. Ah, game over, monkey. So that's Dutchman. Quite a good game. It's going to be quite fun, I think, to play. It's going to take a while for people to get their heads around and really get into, and going to take a very long time to beat, I'd say. Excellent fun. Go download it now. Free in the App Store, or there's a premium version which I think unlocks more levels. Okay, here we are with Cartoon Wars 2, the sequel to probably my favourite game of last year. Same principle, but now you have a big-ass hero to use as well. So we're going to select ourselves a hero. You can still upgrade all of your bits and pieces if you want. Your keep still has big arrowy things, and the idea is still to spawn as many mobs as you can, as quickly as you can, until you overwhelm the opposition's defences. So first let's get some angling going on, and as always I'm going to wait for my mana tower to power up. I'm going to use that to just slow them down a little bit until I'm ready. As you can see, they're going to get a good pounding. Mana tower's up, double tap, let's start spawning. This seriously is probably my favourite game of all time. I know, ridiculous, but it's so much fun. It's so addictive. I mean, I've never played a game that just makes me keep damn tapping. Alright, maybe Tap Tap Revenge, but you know. The warning's in the title of that game. Unleash some fury of the arrows. Obviously, if your arrows from your tower hit your own guys, you're in trouble. It's free, by the way. It's got the usual kind of credit transaction idea, so you can buy more gold to boost yourself up quicker, overcome obstacles if you've got a bit stuck because you didn't upgrade your gear quickly enough, or just because, well, you really like paying developers through free-to-play games, you know? Personally, I'll generally have a go at unlocking everything myself. That's kind of a challenge, I always thought. Come on, Mana. See, just down here is the enemy keep. I would say the game's you know, about as difficult as it was last time. I haven't actually got to the bits with the heroes yet. I've only been playing this for about 20 minutes or so, but I'm so excited I had to make you a video. And here we go, taking out the enemy keep, put pressure on now. Come and get through my wall of spiky men. Game over at CPU. Win! And that is Cartoon Wars 2 Heroes. I mean, guys, just go download it now. What are you waiting for? It's free. Something to do, innit?